If you're on and watching this, please comment and like, share, and let me know that you're here. Today's been my technical difficulty day. I started this earlier and my power went out in my bedroom again. This bedroom does not handle all this power, so we've got to work on getting that fixed. So now I've got my heat tool plugged into a cord that goes down the hall to another room, so we're trying that out. But sorry for all the technical difficulties. Today I want to show you how to do some quick and easy dish towels. You could just take a regular dish towel. I have fixed this so that it can hang over your oven, or it can hang over your handle on your kitchen cabinet, however you would like. Let me show you the images we are using today. And the first one is Christmas cheer, and it comes with these 3 different images. Have yourself a merry little Christmas, happy holidays, from our family to yours, and then joy to the world. Tonight we're going to use joy to the world on one of the towels. We are also going to use this Holly Jolly. And Holly Jolly is another cute little word transfer. This is an inexpensive transfer, so if you're not wanting to spend a lot of money, Holly Jolly would be a good one to try, and it will be cute on the towels also. Let me see if get this onto switcher view here, and then we'll continue on. So you're back to seeing me, and I'll get the table view and then put this on the switcher, and now you should see me in the corner there. So far it looks like nobody's on tonight so far. Maybe it's a busy night for people. And I know this is on my business page, so not certain if it's getting shared to anything. I've got to get that figured out. But I will share this after, and you can always watch the replay. So let me grab my dish towels here. So this is the dish towel we will be creating. And to get it to look like this, I cut a dish towel in half, and then I added the little pom-poms onto this to make it really cute and festive. And then at the top here, I have a piece that I made that's the size of a hot pad, and that is sewn. This has been gathered. You turn the edge, and then you gather it and sew it on, and then you put the little plastic snaps on here. So my thought is it's going to be easier if it's not all put together. Now the small words I could put on here and be okay with, but I still think we're better off not having it all the way sewn. So let me show you the other 2. So I have these ready, and they are all ready to sew, and so that works out really well. And once I get my inking done on here, which I'll ink here, and then same with this one. So I'm going to show you how to do 2 of them tonight. And you can, this part can just be an actual hot pad. So that would save you time and money. You could even see what Dollar Tree has. And then you can add the snaps to the hot pad. So you're going to gather your piece and attach it to this middle part. Right there. So, and if you, like I said, if you don't want to go to this expense, you just want a dish towel, you don't want to cut it in half, you can just ink on one side or ink on both sides in case it gets flipped around. So we'll start with the one on the bottom, and let me grab my image here. So we have the Joy to the World and the Holly Jolly. And because we're using ink tonight, this is our ink. And ink, this is the black velvet. You have to make certain it's heat set. Hi Nancy, how are you tonight? I'm frazzled with all my lives today because everything's gone wrong that could go wrong. And then I just lost power earlier again. My room just does not hold all this power. So I started over. So anyway, this is a pad to put your fabric on. This works good for the inks. And this will also keep your fabric in one spot so it's not moving around. And I'm glad you're doing well. So that's one thing that's fun about this. And so I will smooth that on there and just have that on there really good. I don't know if you were on when I was showing the actual piece here, Nancy, but this is a towel that you can hang on your dish towel or stove. Not dish towel, but you can hang the dish towel on your stove or your handles of your kitchen sink. So, and this piece that I'm unsnapping is the size of a hot pad. So you could actually use a hot pad, gather this piece and sew it onto the hot pad in the middle, and then add your snaps. But I made my own little squares for this one. Yeah, things were crazy today. So, and we're just going to use this black ink. I have the Joy to the World, and I'm going to ink that right here in the middle of this. I have my ruler, so I'll be able to kind of measure. The one thing I want to do, because this hasn't been done yet, is on the back of this transfer, I'm going to write Joy to the World. So, and that works out good. And then the next thing you want to do is fuzz your transfer. I've been using my microfiber towels. I'm thinking maybe they're not fuzzing good enough, because earlier it was pulling off my paste when I was working on my unicorn project, because I was having to layer pieces, and they posted that earlier today that you just gotta fuzz, 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 especially if you're doing a lot of layering. So earlier I tried that and finally fuzzed actually just right on my pants when I was doing the last part of the unicorn, and it worked so much better. So, and I can see this is sticking to this towel more than it does when I use the microfiber, so I'm going to keep this in here. So you want to do it about 3 to 4 times. I can feel that it's already less sticky, but I was worried about getting too much sticky off of it. But apparently that's not so much the issue. So now I'll measure here. And it's not centered yet. That might be better there. Yeah, that's perfect there. Yeah, I think they're cute. I'm glad that you liked it, Nancy. That was an idea that I thought would be fun to do. So I'm going to take my squeegee, because you want to get all the air bubbles out. And I'm going to squeegee this on here. So, and I'm using my black ink. And the consistency looks good on the ink, so I don't even think I need to stir that up. And I'm just going to use my squeegee. In fact, I may use the bigger one on this one. So I'll use my squeegee and run this across and get this on here, and let me turn this back on. It's my heat press that it was shutting off my power. Yeah, Erica tuned in on my last one at the end of it. I have a cute unicorn one. That was the other one I was having some issues with. My tablet went funny on me, my older tablet, and it decided it wasn't gonna work right. So I've just got that sitting off to the side and using something else. So I'll just put that back on. You do the same with your inks. You peel from, start at the side, but you peel from the middle. Now see how cute that has turned out there. After we get it, the heat set on it, we will, I'll hold it up once I get it off the mat. So I'm going to take my blow dryer to start with, and I am going to put some heat on it with my blow dryer. the other thing that I found out with the inks is you are actually going to want to clean this off as quick as possible. I think I'm going to try an alcohol wipe real quick. I didn't bring my water in. It is coming off. In fact, I'm going to set this off to the side for a second. And you can just watch me clean this with my alcohol wipe. But I tried that the other day on a different thing, and I put it right in water, and they were clean as clean when I was done. I didn't even have to scrub them. So your best bet is just to get that ink off of there as quickly as possible. And this will help till I can get to it. And I just have it on my backing, so I'll have to go clean this off. I have it on the shiny side. You always use alcohol wipes on the back of your transfers anyway. So that's not going to even hurt it. In fact, that's what makes it sticky again. So I'll set that off to the side, and I can try and clean it a little better later, but staining won't hurt your transfer. Well, and it's being broadcast on my business page. I got to talk to Tanya some more about that, because before, when it was on my regular page, I could share it. And if she's not on, I'm not finding a way to share it. So I'm trying to get all that figured out. So I'm going to get the blow dryer and put on this. And once this feels pretty dry, then I can put my Teflon over it, or my parchment paper. I still don't know where my parchment paper ended up at, since my room's still torn apart. I've been doing better at getting it put back together, but it's not all the way done yet. So that actually feels pretty dry, but we want to heat set it because we're going to be using it. So, and Nancy, I just used regular towels, and I cut them in half, and then I added let me kind of roll that because it's so big here. I added the little pom-pom trim, and then I just finished the other edge with a hem, and then I have my gather at that side to gather it onto my hot pad. So we'll grab the little Teflon sheet here, and my heat press has been heating up, so I think it's better to do it this way and then sew it, because otherwise this heat press is so big you'd have to have your little iron or something going. So that's my thought. And my heat press is set at 350. I'm sure that was at least 30 seconds. That's what they usually say. I need to figure out my timer on that. Not enough hours in the day, seems like, to do all this stuff I'm wanting to get done to get this going. So, you probably didn't, you got a funny view from that mat being pulled up like that. So, here's the joy to the world. So you can imagine how cute that will be if it's gathered up. And on that hot pad. And then that's just hanging on your, I will put mine on my stove. So let's move on and we'll do the Holly Jolly. I'm just wondering if that's going to melt these. So we may just do the Holly Jolly. I'll blow dry it and then I'll take a different iron to it later, a smaller iron, because I want you to see one completely finished here. Now the Holly Jolly hasn't been fuzzed yet either. So I'm going to want to fuzz these. And before, I've already written on the back, so that's good. Yeah, that would make a real fun gift. You could do Dollar Tree items if you can find them. I know Dollar Tree had some cute hot pads because I bought 2 or 3 of them. I can't remember, or 4 of them to put on some others. I just haven't got that part. If the hot pad's already made, then of course it's less work. You can also, the Dollar Tree ones are 2 hot pads. I think they were 2 hot pads for $1. So that would be a bargain. And it could be a quick, little inexpensive gift. And then it's just those little plastic snaps. And if you don't have those, you can buy that stuff at your craft stores, or you can get it online at Amazon. We'll set this aside, and then I think I'm just going to do these kind of at an angle. That was kind of my thought. But I'll probably want to measure to see how far over. So let me grab my ruler again. So, how's your day been, Nancy? Oh, that's close. I'm going to move it just a fraction there. And then I still need to put this on my mat so it doesn't bleed through. That's, looks like that's pretty good there. Okay, and I'm going to take my squeegee because you want to be, oh, I bet you were busy. So you want to take your squeegee and make certain there's no air bubbles if anybody's on that's new. If I have anybody on that hasn't said anything, please say hello, and if you could like, share, and comment, that would be great. I'd love to have you comment. So if you're just tuning in, my paste was good consistency, so I didn't even have to do anything to this. It looked perfect. And you just put a little bit on, and then you can take your excess and put it back into your jar. This is our black velvet ink. One thing you want to make certain is you don't get it on the edge because you won't get it off. And if you're worried about getting close to the edge, you could put tape around your transfers. Oh, so you was busy then. Sounds like you had a lot going on. The other thing is, if you get any on your hands at all, you want to make certain you clean your hands before you move on. So I'm going to put the jar on here. I think so far my hands are okay. So I'll take care of that. So is Amber on? Hi, Amber. And I don't know which Amber. I have a friend Amber, and I have my daughter Amber. So, or it could totally be a different Amber. So I've got that pulled up. I'm going to grab my piece and set it on that. You know, and this black, Nancy, does not seem as thick as the gold. The gold seems to be thick. I got to find out if you can thin that down. Okay, great. Yeah, it's Clover's birthday. Happy birthday, Clover, if you're watching with your mom. She's 13 today. Am I right, Amber, or is she 14? I think you guys said she was 13. I can't keep up with all these grandkids. So let me get the heat tool on it. We'll just put some air on it and dry it that way. Then I'll go in with my small, I have a little teeny iron that gets real hot. I'm just going to put that on it since it's already sewn. And Nancy, you could get yours sewn and just put the regular iron on. It's just with this big heat press, I just don't think that can happen. I don't want to melt my pom-poms. And this does dry it enough that you'll be able to see what it looks like. And then I can heat set it more later. You could even use the holiday mini icons on your towels. You could do a row of different ones or just do several different things across. There's just all kinds of options. Yeah, that feels pretty good, and it seems dry to the touch, so I'll be able to get my iron out in a while, and I can just iron over that. So let me move this mat out of the way so we can see the finished project. So, way fun. And the one thing about the way the towel's made is it kind of flares out anyway, so it's going to still show that off really good. So hopefully you guys can see that. This probably will be my shortest live that I've had. I'm trying to get shorter, but a lot of them are still long. So, and then if you're having technical difficulties, that doesn't help. Let me set this aside, and I'm going to show you earlier's project that I did in case you didn't get to see that. This turned out so cute. I just love this. It says, "Be a unicorn in the field of horses." And I used the lighter teal ink, and then you can see all the multicolor lights in there. The hot pinks, the blues, the greens, and the yellows. The lights just really make it cute. And then I'm not quite finished. You see the top there. I have some roses. I might put something like that up there. I've got to decide, as I couldn't find that, but I was able to get it this far. So the other thing I could do, because it has some gold here, is I could take some of my gold sequins and I could sprinkle a few just laying on top here on the inside. So Debbie, that would be fun to have you come visit. And I can sell these pre-made, or I can sell the transfers, or you can order them off my website. So the problem I had earlier with this was the layering, and so I decided that I should have started with the outline first, and then the white, and then the pinkish purple color, and the gold. So, because it was peeling stuff off, so we restarted, but I was having other problems because my tablet went screwy partway through and I had to end the live because I had lost it. So, but this turned out way cute. This is as cute as the Christmas ones. So I know that all the girls would just love this. So, and it's really, once you buy the transfer and get your inks or your chalk, the blocks go on sale. So it's really not a real expensive project. And then the lights, if you buy the ones on Amazon, they end up costing you about $1 a string, and you can change out batteries because you can get the batteries for them. So once their batteries are worn out, you just unscrew it and put a new battery in. So way fun. So hope everyone keeps joining my lives. I'm going to do some more tomorrow. Probably later in the afternoon because I'm still trying to get my room finished and back together, and so we will try probably at 4:30 and maybe 7:30 again. I'm not certain what I'm going to do, but I'm trying to get a lot of lives in before Christmas because I had a lot of things I want to show you. Let me take this off of the switcher view for a minute. And so you can just see me. I do appreciate everyone coming on. If you liked what I was showing you tonight and you would like to order some product from me and you want a discount, you'll want to join my VIP group. And in there I will run some specials. There won't be specials on every transfer, but I will run different specials, different months and different things. So that's where you're going to get your bargains and your deals. But if you just want to order and you don't want to wait for some special I have, or you need some supplies, you can order right off of my website, chalkcouture.com/ArlanaPatton. And if you love this so much and you just think you got to try it, then we have a kit that you can get. And the kit is under $100. And in this kit you get lots of things. You get several chalk paste. You get a lot of different things. Some silk screen transfers, as you can see in that picture. There's a lot of things you get. I think it's like $99 is the kit. And then you can try it for a little bit, even just try it for a month. And if you decide it's not for you, you keep your kit and you quit. You need to have 150 every quarter. So 3 times a year you need to at least sell 150. I would love to have you join, Debbie. You could get a group out there and they would have so much fun with this. And I'm sure you could meet your 150 each quarter. And because it's not hard to spend that. And you get a 40% discount if you join and you're a member. So if you want to join, let me know and I will work that out and we can get you lined up and get you signed up under me. And we have a great team in front of us, so that would be great. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and comment. And because that's the way this is going to get started, and I plan on doing lots of lives, and this is turning out to be fun as long as I'm not having all these issues like I did with my power going out and stuff today. So we'll get past that, and I'm so excited to get this going. Anyway, thanks so much for joining tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.